I'm María, half of Ibernia, and I've come today to the Anthropology Museum. It's not such a popular one in Madrid, but I really enjoy it. One of the reasons is that now there's an exhibition about India. It's called like Mythical Paths. And the reason why I have an interest in it is because, well, I do Indian dancing, Bharatanatyam, which is classical Indian dancing, one of the styles. And it's one of the things that interests me, but of course Indian culture is very rich in many ways. I was really excited to see this because it's about Krishna. It's talking about the Krishna party, it's called. And Krishna is famous because he always plays like that flute. And that flute is useful for him because it attracts, apart from being his symbol, it attracts like the cows, for example, and also like the maids. And it's very interesting because when you're dancing, you represent all these things in Bharatanatyam. So somebody can play the flute and other people make the hand gesture that represents the cows. So that was really exciting. I really enjoyed it because it talks about, like I said, the mythical paths. And what it is that there are many stories that are the same way as in like the classical tradition in the Western world. We have, the Odyssey or the Iliad, these works that talk about heroes that, take very long trips and have to face lots of demons and lots of bad creatures, things like that. This is the same, and there are many gods, and there are many stories that tell how these gods have, faced all these dangers, and in the end they've been victorious and all the aspects of their lives. So it's really interesting. The Natya Shastra is a book written in Sanskrit, and it tells all these stories. And I think the thing that I find fascinating about India is that it's not just the work, but all the art and the dancing, everything comes together. The oral tradition. So, if you talk about a god, of which there are of course many, or also many forms of that same god, then you will have a way of expressing that, the attributes of that god or that goddess through dance, for example. So you will have some hand gestures which immediately will convey to people that you're talking about that god.